Yes, my viewers and subscribers, back at it again. Yes, my peeps. And in this one, I just want to talk to you all a little bit. We see where Shemran Hetty is doing very well for himself over there in the IPL. And after finishing off a game, the last game that he played, taking his team across the line, we saw Jason Holder posting something, I think it was on Instagram, and one could read into it that Jason Holder is trying to prick the selectors, indicate to the selectors that, listen, this man is fit and fine. This man is as fit as a fiddle. So we're going to talk about that, plus, Andre Russell. I was doing some reading on the Circle of Cricket website, and I saw where the former Indian batsman Virender Sehwag, he was talking about Russell, and he was sharing how in 2018 he gave Russell some advice, telling him to go back to domestic cricket and to open, to make sure that he to try and improve his overall game. And that would have worked, because you guys probably remember in 2018 thereabout, Russell was captain in the Jamaica Talawas, and I think he actually opened and got a century in that season, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, we're going to go down in the article, my peeps, so just make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on that post notification bell, so once we drop a video, you will be notified. All right, let us kick things off with Jason Holder. So this was actually sent to me. You guys would probably see it in the thumbnail. This was sent to me over on Instagram by one of the loyal viewers, right? And this is Jason Holder posting something and sharing it, saying that this guy is special at Shemran Hetty. So Jason Holder says this guy is special at Shemran Hetty. He went on to say, at the bottom of it, he said, looking very quick between the wickets, with some eye emojis. 1, 2, 3, 4 eye emojis doing something like this. You understand? So, and there's a picture of Shemran Hetty celebrating after taking his team across the line. So I don't know, my peeps. This could be Jason Holder probably indicating to the selectors that it is time to have a conversation with this man. This man is looking fit and all of that. You understand? I mean, when he posted the picture and said this guy is special at Shemran Hetty, that part is normal, but the part that I am reading into is the bottom part of that post, where he said looking very quick between the wickets too, with those eye emojis. Wouldn't need to say that. He definitely would not need to say that that he's looking quick between the wicket, unless he is, I wouldn't want to say shading the selectors or anything, because we know Jason Holder is a professional guy. He usually stays clear of controversy, but probably this is Holder trying to pull his weight somewhat, to try and get the selectors to see that, listen, we are missing out on not having this guy in the team. So after this was sent to me, I just decided that I would share it, and you all can probably just let me know in the comment section what you think about that. All right, so the final thing that I want to share now, I am taking this one from the Circle of Cricket, and the headline says, go back in domestic cricket and open. Sehwag reveals the advice to Russell in 2018, gave example of Kohli's success. They say Andre Russell has 39 runs in 4 matches so far in the IPL when this article was published, and it was published on the 15th, right? So he has 39 runs in 4 matches. So Sehwag is sharing a conversation that he had with Russell back in 2018. So let me see what they are saying now. So they are saying he had a leg injury, so could KKR have sent an him as an opener. They're talking about Andre Russell, right? He wouldn't have had to do a lot of running and could have used the field restriction to his credit. I think this is the game that, you know, he wasn't fully fit, and he's wondering if KKR could have sent him to open the innings to try and maximize the power play. So here he is now talking about what he told Russell back in 2018, saying that I told Andre Russell the same thing in 2018. I told Russell to go to domestic cricket and open. If you get success as an opener, then you will become $1 million boy. And he did that. He opened in the CPL, scored a century in one of the games, and messaged me. But he was the captain, right? There, the biggest player. So he can take such risk and, you know, can make those calls to open the innings. But can he do that here? Can he do the same at KKR is asking. He's saying this will have to be decided by the coaching staff and the captain. You know, he's saying that he has no problems against fast bowlers. It is the spinners that can give him some trouble. If he gets set while he's opening the batting, then he will get a lot more balls to play and he can become even more dangerous, says Sehwag. So this is Sehwag talking about Andre Russell and the fact that, you know, this is the advice that he gave him back in 2018. And, you know, Russell took that advice and was able to get some good runs in the CPL that year. So, you know, he has only scored 39 runs so far, you know, and he's still not fully fit, not bowling much. I think he has only bowled twice. In one game he bowled 2.1 overs, picked up 3 wickets. In another game he bowled 1 over for 17 runs. So, you know, things are just coming up. I guess they are exploring ways in which they can use Andre Russell and get the best out of him. You know, they are saying that it was the same thing with Virat Kohli at one point in time, you know, when he was having some issues and he decided to open. You know, so yeah, that is what Sehwag is saying, my viewers and subscribers. In terms of Russell, we definitely want him to perform, being a Caribbean player. You understand, being a man from the Caribbean, definitely want him to perform to the best of his ability over there in the IPL. You understand, we never wish bad for any player, whether they are representing West Indies or not. But one thing I will say is that I'm not going to lose any sleep over him not making any runs. You understand, when people that are still committed to playing for us and still playing for us on a regular basis, when they are having a you know, a hard time, I probably worry a little bit about that. But you know, guys that are solely into the franchise cricket, you know, if it doesn't work for them in the IPL, they will move on to our next franchise league, you know, CPL, PSL, T10. You know, they have different leagues to move around. The guys that are playing for West Indies, if it doesn't work for them in the IPL, they are headed back to the West Indies. So that I will have some issues with. But I don't have any sleepless nights over the straight franchise players. Want them to perform well, want them to go out there and earn and do their thing, but we don't have any sleepless night for any of them. So that is it, my viewers and subscribers. Go and leave this one right here so for now. Zane, big up on yourself.